We've been talking from the book of Galatians, and we've been talking about putting stuff in your spirit. And I'm going to just remind us of what we've been talking about in the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7. Make no mistake about it, God will never be mocked. For what you plant will always be the very thing that you harvest. The harvest you reap reveals the seed that was planted. If you plant the corrupt seeds to self, or of self, life into this natural realm, you can expect to experience a harvest of corruption. If you plant the good seeds of spirit life, you will reap the beautiful fruit that grows from the everlasting life of the Spirit. This is such a powerful principle, such a marvelous passage of Scripture. It really, really gives us an idea that if we keep putting stuff into ourselves, about ourselves, for ourselves, always thinking about ourselves, we will from ourselves reap a harvest. On the other hand, the Bible is also clear that if we sow to the Spirit, we will from the Spirit life reap whatever we are putting into the Spirit. I like verse 9, and it says, and don't allow yourself to be weary or disheartened in planting good seed, for the season of reaping the wonderful harvest you've planted is coming. Now, the last time we spoke together, I read verse 10, take advantage of every opportunity to be a blessing to others, especially to our brothers and sisters in the family of faith. Now, I was indicating to you and suggesting to you that one of the ways that you could make your dreams come true, and the way that you can make advancement on this matter, receiving promotions, receiving advancements, and having the things that God has planned for your life come to pass, is by putting it into yourself that you are not living for yourself, but that you are living for others, and because you're living for God. Well, you know, Jesus came to the earth for others. He came to fulfill the will of the Father, but he came for the purpose of rescuing us, restoring us, redeeming us. And so if we recognize that this is something that God will allow us to sow seeds to, so that we can reap a harvest from that, we are in a far better position to receive from God the things that God has planned for our lives. One of the most marvelous scriptures in the Old Testament is from Psalm 139. And Psalm 139 verse 7 says in the New Living Translation, excuse me, I can never escape from your spirit. I can never get away from your presence. If I go to heaven, you are there, and if I go down to the grave, you are there. We can never get away from the Creator, the author of who made us. We can never get away from the one that who made us also gave us purpose, who made us also gave us skills, who made us also gave us gifts and callings. And it was for those reasons that we were born. We were not just born to make up numbers. We were not just born for some obscure reason. His reason is so that we could reveal him in all of what we do. It's such a marvelous thing for me to realize that I can, wherever I'm going to go, his presence is there. I can never escape him. Wherever I might go in the universe, whatever, he's always there. The wonderful thing about it is that if I recognize and acknowledge that he's always with me, he'll never leave me, he'll never forsake me. It means he's always looking for opportunities for us to show and to reveal opportunities to us that we can see how our gift, how our service, how our things that we are all about can serve others. When we do that, our dreams come true. He makes our dreams come true because it's the dreams that he puts in us. Because the scripture says, how can we escape your spirit? I can never get away from your presence. What a wonderful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing that we are always with the presence of God. I say to you to this day, walk in the presence of God. Thank you for joining me.